so she sang, and she was saying, Spirit, Spirit, my body is cold. I need a child to warm me. What have I done? Nothing happened. And so she sang her song again. And all of a sudden, just like that, a spirit appeared. And the spirit said, what do you want? And she said, I want a child. Can you give me a child? And the spirit said, what? You see, the spirits let her eat and show all their teeth. And so she started to sing again. And the spirit said, stop. Okay. And then the spirit reached up, into the palm under which she had been sitting, and plucked a nut from the palm bunch, from the kernel. And he came down with the ripe nut of the palm, and holding it in his hand, he said, I will give you a child. And the woman started to sing and dance, and the spirit said, stop. I'm not done. I will give you a child out of the oil of the palm nut. This child can never, ever go out into the sun. If this child goes out into the sun, the child will melt. And the woman said, I will never let my child go out into the sun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she danced her way out of the forest and all the way home. And not too long after that, she got pregnant and she had a child, a beautiful girl that she named Apple, one who cannot go out into the sun. And Apple grew and grew and turned into a beautiful young lady. And one day, a young chief from a neighboring village saw her in her father's compound when he came to see her father. And he fell in love with her. And she caught a glimpse of the chief and she liked him too. The chief decided to ask for her hand in marriage. So he went to her parents. And her parents called Aponawo. And Aponawo said, yes, I like him. And so, there was a contract. But then, Aponawo's mother called the chief and said, she can never, ever go out into the sun. If she goes out into the sun, she will melt. And he said to her, I will never, ever let her go out into the sun. And so, there was a great feast and dancing, and everybody was singing, Ona, Ona, Befa, Ona, baby, yeah. Aponawo is going to her husband's home. Njemano, Njemano, Bia, Njemfupa, Befa. Let us go and see her husband's fine home. And so they danced and they sang and they took her to her husband's home. And all was well. There was another wife. Aponawo turned out to be his second wife. The first wife had a problem. Every day, they went fetching water, firewood, they went to the farm. Aponawo did not go. She was furious. And she went to the chief. Why is it that every day when we go walking, Aponawo does not go with us? And the chief said, let her be. Do your work as you've always done. Okay. One day, the chief was called to settle a quarrel in a nearby village. And he left very early in the morning. He had hardly turned the corner before the first wife went to Aponamo's room. Aponamo, you are going to the farm with us today. There was no chief to stop the first wife. And Aponamo started to cry, no, I can't go out into the sun. I can't go out. You are going out. I can't go out. And she got the servants and they dragged Aponamo out and they started to push and pull her on their way to the farm. And Aponamo was trying to cut leaves and cover her head because the sun started to come up, up, up. And by the time they got to the farm, the sun was up, bright in all its glory, and Aponamo started to melt. And as she melted, the first wife and all the servants were afraid. They didn't know what to do. They started to scoop up the oil into containers that they had with them. Scoop, scoop, scoop. They didn't know what to do. And while this was going on, the little telltale bird, Wanza, was perched high up in the tree watching